Welcome to Pearls for Parkinson's. Here is this week's daily living tip. Welcome back to Pearls for Parkinson's. As you may have guessed, this month we're talking about sleep. Did you know that 80% of people with Parkinson's struggle with some sort of sleep disorder? That's pretty significant. This month we're going to cover a lot of those topics, and today I want to talk about insomnia. Insomnia is a problem with initiating sleep or falling asleep. And there can be many different reasons why a person has a problem with this. The first thing you want to do is take a look at your medications and see if there are any medications that actually say they cause stimulation or cause you to be awake, because those medications shouldn't be taken at bedtime. They should be taken during the day when you want to be awake. The second thing is to create an environment that's conducive to sleep. So look at your room. Does it invite you to peace and calm? Does it make you feel like you could easily fall asleep? If your room is cluttered, if it has a lot of furniture or clothing or anything that just seems stressful in your room, then you want to simplify that as much as possible. And take a look at your temperature. The studies show that temperature should be 60 to 67 degrees, and that's very personal, of course, but you don't want the room to be too hot and you don't want it to be too cold. Also take a look at the lighting and make sure that it's a calm lighting for you, that it's not too stark and doesn't cause too much wakefulness. If you have a TV in your room, you don't want that at least 2 hours before bedtime. Any type of blue light, whether it's a tablet, a Kindle, any cell phone, you want to turn those off and have no stimulation for 3 hours before bedtime. Think about when you were raising your children, you prepared them to sleep. You had a routine, and you really want to establish a routine for yourself as well. And that might include things like meditation, or perhaps, you have a journal that you like to write in, which is really good if you're having problems with ruminating thoughts. One of the main reasons why people can't fall asleep is they've got a lot on their mind. So put it down on paper and then give your time and give yourself some practice in meditation so that you can close off those stressors and focus more on a peace and a restful sleep. That also means that you don't want to bring in conversation at bedtime with your spouse or loved one about stressful problems such as finances or health issues. Those should be taken care of earlier and shouldn't be brought into bedtime. If you're a coffee drinker, make sure you cut that off as well. Caffeine actually stays with us much longer as we age, and you want that only in the morning. You want to cut that off and no later than 3 hours before bedtime. I hope you find these tips useful and you get a better sleep. Tune in next week for more Pearls for Parkinson's. The Wisconsin Parkinson Association is a grassroots organization funded by people like you. To support more local programming like this, visit wiparkinson.org.